Well, good morning, everybody. This is Explorer 867. Today's the first day of the rest of your life, so get out and enjoy it. Get out and see something new or do something new. Today, working on the trailer once again, and as you can see, I've got one of the interior panels. I've got them all sanded down, and now I'm putting a primer on.
Okay, and this is the Kills 2 primer that I'm using on all of the interior panels to prime both the back side, well, to prime the whole panel, front and back. Nice thing about this, it covers up any stains that you might have. If you have if you're painting a surface that has some dark colors and you want to top coat with a light color and you're concerned that it might bleed, the dark stuff would bleed through, this will kill that, and then you can go right over the top of it. This you can paint in an hour, given the correct temperature. Say if it's in the 70-degree realm, somewhere in there, it'll dry really quick, and you can just go ahead and top coat it. You can use this over alkali paint, oil paint, water-based paint. It doesn't matter. You can go right over the top of it with all of the aforementioned, and it's just really good stuff. So that's what we're using as a primer.
And primering these boards down because they're rather thirsty, and so I'm going to seal up both the front and the back side of these with the Z-Lac, and then I have a top coat that Helen and I went down to a store here locally and picked up that will paint all the panels before we put those into the trailer with the final top coat. Then all we'll have to do is do a little touch up after we get things mounted. So anyhow, that's what I'm working at here right now is this. Yesterday we did some work on the mounting the the panels up on the roof up here, and I'll give you guys a pan around on those here in just a minute.
Okay, this is the top of the trailer now. I finished doing the die-core around the top edge of the trailer, all the way around the top of the roof, and then and the Eternabond tape, so that the top is all sealed in. Have the racking system and the panels mounted, and as you can see, I've die-cored where the racking system bolts to the top of the roof. So things are pretty well sealed up on the top. The only thing I need to do is wire the panels in, but we'll be doing that here soon, and running the wiring into the inside of the front of the trailer where the charge controller is going to be located in the battery. So anyhow, I'll take you inside. I'll show you where I through bolted and how this racking system is anchored. Okay, and this is where the solar panel racking system bolts through the framework at the top of the trailer. And so you can see I have a backing plate in here too as well, just to give it more strength. Not that it really needs it, but decided to do that just as well. So there's one of these in each of the four corners of this rack. So there you go. Okay, and this is a tube of the die-core sealant that I use to seal up the top of the roof, both, all the trim pieces, the Eternabond tape edges, and the Max fan vent. I sealed it up, and then the solar rack where it attaches or bolts through the roof of the trailer. The nice thing about this, the die-core makes two different types of caulking, and this is the self-leveling type. So you want to make sure, and what I did is I heated it up before I started to apply it. That way it lays down easier. It self-levels out much better. And so I just I just took a rice bag that we use that I use on my neck to heat my neck up. So I got neck problems, and heated that up in the microwave a little bit, and then just wrapped that around the caulking tube for a few minutes. Heated that die-core up and put it in the caulking gun and laid it out, and it just lays down so nice. And they also have a non-self-leveling, just a regular caulk that you can use in vertical applications. This is strictly to be used on flat surfaces. Anyhow, that's I thought I'd give you guys an insight as to what I'm using up here for lap sealant. Put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on the rag, and I'm just going to wipe down this edge right in here with that. That just cleans any dirt, any oil, either body oil from your hands or just anything else that would impede the adhesion of that die-core sealant. So there's that. That handy to clean up with. I'll be right back. Here I am. Now this is the self-leveling die-core, and we're just going to lay it in on these joints here, and it isn't hard to use, and yet it can be frustrating at times. Because if you get this on any surface that you don't want it on, it's kind of sort of there. So just lay it in judiciously. Just like that all along the edge. You can walk it down with your finger, like this here if you wanted to. You can kind of clean that up before things set up. And take your rag with your alcohol on it and wipe it down. But like I said, this stuff, once it hits a surface, it's pretty much there. So anyway, I'm going to do that all the way along the seams around the outside of the trailer. Well, this is Explorer 867. Thanks a lot for coming along on the video today, and we've been accomplishing quite a little bit here this week, just getting things prepared to put onto the trailer. Got all the painting done on the panels, and have a couple of them just stuck up here so we can see what the finished color looks like on the trailer. And so the rest of them will be going in. We've got the windows in as well, and so we'll be starting that install on the windows here next as well, and then panels going up. So anyhow, you guys take courage out there. We're going to get through this coronavirus challenge here in this country, and we're all going to be out in the outback in short order, I'm sure of it. So anyhow, you guys take care. Give me a thumbs up if you like the videos. Click on the subscribe button and bang on that bell, and you'll get the latest content from the channel as I release it. Put us out on your social media. Let others know that we're out here. Much appreciated on that. And to all my subscribers, thank you so much. This channel is all about you, and we enjoy releasing videos so that you can watch them weekly, and so just thank you so much for being part of the family here. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in the great outdoors. Take care.